Hello. I'd just like to inform anyone who follows me that actually cares that I've been on a bit of a hiatus with these channel because of a personal death in the family, and yeah, there's not much more to say about that. Um, that's the reason why, and there are always going to be more important stuff to me than this channel, most likely. Anyway, so that's why I haven't been around for a couple of days, and I know one of my aims was to put something up every day, or about one thing a day. Um, but I still keep you in mind and everything. But yeah, some things will always take precedence, so to speak. But I'm all right, and things are generally okay. Um, I'd just like to give a shout out to all of my friends and everyone around who has also lost a loved one. Um, there's just like one thing I like to say, and that is like, even if something is expected and you see the degradation in someone and that they're closing towards death, the the difference between being there and being alive and being dead is still too great of a difference. I mean, you can never really prepare for it, even though with age it's coming. Uh, it's not going to be a huge surprise. It's just that still the difference between it is so great. Um, so I suppose the only comfort we can take in, death from old age is that there is a degradation there, and life in many cases aren't what it used to be, and it's not, it's a relief to die. I suppose that is the one comfort we can find in it. Egotistically speaking, it's always sad to lose someone who's meant a lot to us. And it's always, I think it's harder for the ones who are left behind to try and acclimatize their lives to being without this person anymore. And, well, we're all going through it at one point or another. And I'm also getting, a stiff neck where you can't like move your neck. Although you should keep doing it. That's a minor problem in this situation. So I just like to say that with anyone who's loved and lost someone dear, I feel with you, and well, we're all going to be there at one point or another, and I miss you so much, Grandma. I miss the one who you used to be, and I regret that I took so many things for granted when I was a kid. When you're a child, you don't have the experience, you don't have the knowledge, and you don't have the intelligence to understand how important these things are, and how important people around you are. And you take all of this for granted. And these people are not going to be around forever. And they could be lost from you by accident, by death, by old age, by diseases, by a number of things, and by you treating them bad. So, well, I guess I could say that try and tell people how much they mean to you if they do, and take care of each other. It's incredibly important to show your support. We almost always only tell people when there's something bad or something's wrong. You know, oh, you don't do this right, or you don't do that right, and you never call, you never hear. Try and make a big deal out of the things that work in your life, and you'll be much happier. And try and tell everyone around you that means something to you how much you love them and how much they mean. It's probably going to mean a whole lot of them. A whole lot to them. I actually, when I left the workplace, I left one, like, I bought like one of those cards just saying thank you for everything and blah blah blah, and I also, to a certain person, I left a special card, and I said, you know, you usually have always had a sense of humor, and you brought that with you, and you brought some smiles on a day that otherwise would have been complete like meh. And I didn't expect it or think of it, but that person almost started crying for just getting this simple card saying that thank you for all the smiles, they do matter. And that person almost started crying. And I think it might be because people always take these things for granted. We never thank anyone. Like, just, oh, thank you for saving the last piece of the blah, or thank you for putting a new toilet roll when you used the last one. You know, whatever it may be. Or just thank you for checking in on me when I was low, or thank you for saying hi that one day. If no one else had said hi that day, I would have felt so alone. But someone did, and I didn't feel alone anymore. All of these things matter. Just try and remember that. So, I apologize for not putting up any new material in a while. I did try to put up a few consecutive ones before I left. Traveling away a bit for this occasion. But, yeah. Take care of each other. Remember to be thankful. Because it could be it usually, anyway, could be a lot worse. And think about what people do to your life and how they affect you and how it would be without them. You probably have a fair few in your life that you would miss if they weren't there. So, please try and remember to thank them at some point in the near future for being there for you. I don't think you need to say anything more than just thank you, really.